Before Congressman Chu became chair of the caucus, Congressman Mike Honda led CAPAC for 7 years and helped build the organization into what it is today. He continues to be active with the caucus as its chair emeritus and a co-chair of its immigration task force. Please, warm welcome from Congressman Mike Honda.
Good morning, and thank you, Richard. Would you believe it? I used to look like him. You don't believe it. Well, happy Asian Pacific American Heritage Month. And let me just add, thanking Judy Chu for being our CAPAC leader and our chair. This past year, we have grown to 13 Asian Pacific American congressional members and up to 41 members in total. Now, if you look at yourselves, that's the way we grew, because 12 years ago, we could have maybe filled the first 2 rows, and now we fill just about the room. And so I just want to thank all of you for being here. How many of you are east of the Mississippi and outside the Beltway? Raise your hands. All right. How many east of Pacific Coast and west of the Mississippi? Okay. How many of you from west of the Pacific Coast, from the islands and places like that? Come on, I know. Let's hear it. Samoa, Guam, Northern Marianas. How many of you speak other languages other than English? All right. How many of you are citizens? How many of you are born outside of this country again? You see? So, this comprehensive immigration reform is critical. And we know that all of you know somebody that fits the need for a comprehensive immigration reform bill. And so this is why we're here. And today's theme is a path forward on comprehensive immigration reform. And we know that it's really relevant, and immigration issues are not new to us, because we know one of the most prevalent immigration law that was passed is called the Chinese Exclusion Act of 1882, where Judy Chu took the lead and made sure that the Congress had apologized for that. So we want to thank her for that. Give her an applause. Now, I'm encouraged that we have a bipartisan and comprehensive immigration reform bill in the Senate. This is a huge step. Make no mistake about it. This is a huge step toward honoring our nation's legacy as a land of opportunity, but the journey is only beginning. As CAPAC Appropriations Task Force Chair, I will fight to protect those programs which positively and inclusively support new citizens and their integration while holding accountable those programs that threaten our civil rights and justice. As CAPAC Immigration Task Force Co-Chair, we'll make sure that we are battling to ensure that family will finally be defined comprehensively, and we're going to be family-oriented. Now, I just want to say something about Senator Mazie Hirono for introducing amendments in the committee this week in an effort to preserve family reunification as a cornerstone of the immigration system, including an amendment to reunify Filipino veterans of World War II with their children. And this is a promise that we made in the past, and it's a promise that we have to keep. And so I just want to do a shout-out for Senator Hirono, because were it not for her, we would not have these amendments, and were it not for her for moving from the House to the Senate and battling for a position in the Senate, we would not have representation there. And so when we increased ourselves by 5 members and have a 41-member CAPAC, and with the partnership with CBC, the Congressional Black Caucus and Hispanic Caucus and the Progressive Caucus, we number quite a bit of people. And so, but that doesn't mean we're going to be successful in our efforts. So we're going to depend upon all of you who are here today to make sure that you put your face, your story, in front of those who are reluctant to support comprehensive immigration reform. And so I just want to do that shout out for Mazie. The family is a basic unit of our society. We know that. Strong immigrant families start businesses. We know that in Seattle, don't we? Seattle. Yay. And we know that our families contribute to our nation's social and economic fabric, and Senator Hirono knows this. That is why I probably stand beside and commend Senator Hirono for her amendments to restore the married, adult, child, and sibling categories for families looking to reunite with their loved ones. And we know unquestionably the value each family member brings to the table. Our chair had made several comments about being family-oriented, made a comment about Jerry Yang, and that folks right now are trying to pit employment versus family. And we know as immigrants, as immigrant families, and with our history behind us, that when we come as an intact family, we're reunited as an intact family, we become a powerful business unit. We become a powerful and healthy family unit, and we contribute to the community in ways that people cannot calculate. And so we must continue to fight for family unification. Families must remain the cornerstone of our immigration system, and the comprehensive immigration reform must sustain family immigration. Failure to do so will tear apart our moral and social fabric of this nation. And we know that our families are the ones that knit this nation together into a strong society. And too long has the immigration system been a tool to exclude people. So in the comprehensive immigration reform, no family should be left out of the immigration system, including siblings and our brothers and sisters from the LGBT community. We know that we need to include them as same-gender, binational families. And when we do that, we make that an inclusive bill. So, as in today's theme, only by forging a path forward on a truly comprehensive immigration reform can we form and can we forge a more perfect union. Thank you.